welcome to Friday. Yay, it's Friday. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Oh, my. All right. It is Friday. Let's get into some headlines. I'm going to do two quick headlines and a cool new announcement. So here we go. First up, forget John Wick 5 and The Matrix 5. Keanu Reeves' potential return to this 30-year-old franchise is way more exciting. And when I wrote this, when I found this headline, I did not read the article and I knew immediately what movie they were talking about, but now I've completely blanked on it because it's not Bill and Ted.
Speed.
Speed, that's what it is. Yes, thank you, Austin. It is Speed because in the picture you can see that there is a bus behind those two pictures of Keanu Reeves. Yes, Speed, that would be cool. Now they did Speed 1, which was Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, and then Sandra Bullock did Speed 2 with another dude.
James Patrick.
Yeah, who I don't know what he went on to do, but it was not very good. It was Speed on a cruise ship, which cruise ships don't really go that fast, so it's kind of like an oxymoron. It's very weird. But anyway, that one did not do well, so I'm excited to see this come back because we all love Keanu Reeves, and yeah, it should be good. I mean, it'll be what it'll be. It'll be what it is. Yeah. All right, moving right along to you've been squirting ketchup wrong your whole life. Here's the secret and correct way to do it. Okay, this is written by the New York Times. Apparently, this massive multimedia company, the New York Times, has nothing else in the world to write about except how to properly squeeze ketchup out of the bottle. There's nothing else going on in the world, apparently, that we need to have this article. Now I get it, you can have fun and do some different things, but I just feel like this was... What? Really? This is what we used our time on? Very odd, but okay, whatever. I'm still gonna squeeze it. Just squeeze. It works. It doesn't. I don't need to be more efficient with my ketchup squeezing. Anybody feel like they need to be more efficient with their ketchup squeezing? No. Everyone's pretty good. The New York Times. We didn't need this. All right. Okay. So we do have a new announcement. Cutting off the headlines right there. We have a new announcement that one of you. Yes, yeah, you out in the crowd right there. One of you got a job recently, which is really, really cool. We have lots of people that are independently employed, but we want to shout it from the rooftops how cool it is when people get jobs. So, Ruby! Yes, very, very good. Ruby is the newest employee over at Save Mart. I'm not sure which Save Mart she's at, but she's at one of them. We actually have folks at a few different Save Marts. So this is really, really cool. Very, very proud of Ruby. She did a great job with the interview process and the application and all that stuff and the follow-ups. Did very, very good. Very happy to have her. So we're very excited for Ruby. Nice job again. All right. Moving right along, it is Friday, so we got to make our Friday plans, starting with going to the movie theater because it's starting to get hot outside. So in the winter, it's great to go to the movies because it's cold outside and you want to go inside and get warm or dry. In the summertime, it's hot outside, so now you want to go inside to cool off a little bit and get some nice, tasty refreshments, right? Popcorn, soda, you know. So here we go with the movie for coming out today is If.
What if I told you imaginary friends are real? And when their kids grow up, they're forgotten.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
IF, that's it. If. This is it's part live action and part cartoon. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. It looks like it's going to be pretty darn funny, so it should be good. I think also, blanking on the John Krasinski, I think, is a voice in this or something like that. But anyway, should be pretty funny. It looks pretty good. The reviews have been friendly to it, but go check that out. It looks like a good jump to the summer season of movies to have fun. It's one of those movies you're probably going to come out of the theater like, you maybe won't sound just like that, but similar. So anyway, check that out. That's If. Support your local theaters. Go down to the Brennan one, or go over to the State Theater, and they have good movies too every once in a while. So check that out. And now, I just don't know what the deal is with this guy. He's trying really hard, but I think he needs some support. If anybody out there can help this guy, please go see him and maybe join him in supporting his cause of talking about Marvel movies. Here's Clayton talking about Marvel movies.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's Friday, it's Marvel time. We're going to talk about something super marvelous about Marvel. Just kidding, that's bad wordplay. But we're going to talk about a very cool superhero, a super overpowered superhero. It's pretty insane. We're going to talk about Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is actually one of my favorite Marvel movies. It stars Benedict Cumberbatch. Some people might know him from the Sherlock Holmes TV show. But he is a character who goes by the name of Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange, who's one of the best surgeons in all of New York. He is a narcissist, a jerk, very full of himself, and he gets into a very bad car accident and loses the use of his hands. They're very scarred up, and he's trying to find all these different cures to him, and he gets sent to this place like towards Nepal, and he learns about magic. He becomes a sorcerer, and becomes Doctor Strange. It's a really cool story. It's kind of like growth and how he has to start to trust his instincts again, and how to trust people and work with people, and kind of put his ego to his side. And he becomes super knowledgeable, and he's able to take on many bad guys who are trying to take over the magic world. It's like a mirror universe of what the normal world is, and he ends up fighting Dormammu, and he does it by annoying Dormammu, kind of like Alana does to me when it's time to film.
To make a bargain.
You've come to die. Your world is now my world. Like all worlds.
And he does that, but it's a really good movie. It's a good character growth, and he actually becomes a very good and powerful character in the Marvel universe, and super important. And super good growth as a person, and that's what's awesome. But he's still kind of arrogant. But hey, when you got mad skills like the Sorcerer Supreme, being arrogant is okay. All right, well that's that. There is a sequel, Doctor Strange and what is it? I forgot what the name of it.
Like World of Madness, right?
Yeah. Something like Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of Madness, great one with Scarlet Witch, things like that. Highly recommend that one too. It's a good, little piece that helps understand what's going on in all the Marvel universe, since the Marvel movies have gotten crappy since then. Phase 1 to 4 was the best. Since 4, it's kind of been that Disney's actually come out and said that they are going to release no more than 3 Marvel movies a year and maybe two TV shows, because they understand that it's getting oversaturated, and the last few movies and TV shows have been other than Loki. Alright guys, well thank you for joining us this week, and we will see you guys next week on Marvelous Marvel with Clayton.
All right, very good. Thank you, sir. I'm sure some of that was inaccurate because you've been missing beats here and there. And I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination on Marvel movies. I enjoy them, but I don't know. But I know some of the things you're kind of off. Somebody needs to get over in this seat when he's in this seat and talk to him and correct him when he's wrong. Somebody out there needs to do that. Somebody knows Marvel really well and needs to help Clayton. But we'll see. All right, next up, it's the meme of the week.
Hey everyone, it's Isaiah here for another meme of the week. And this time it's this one. When you realized that you were a grave robber just like Jack and Tom from SWAT Cats, and you found out that Tom has a very peculiar personality, more than Jack, and especially when he says to him to keep digging up the ground for treasure.
Hey, what are you, Jack? A scaredy cat? We find something valuable and the museum will pay big bucks for it. Shut up and keep digging.
Very good. Thank you, Isaiah, for that. Cruising right along on this awesome Friday, we have to get into Epic Games with Gary, the free Epic Games, which is pretty cool because, like I've said, go to the movies, play some games, go to the movies. Hey, have a good weekend that way. Here's Gary with the free Epic Games. They're free!
Hi guys, welcome to Friday, I guess, at the Epic Game Store. The game for this week until the next week, which again is a mystery what's going to be next week. Normally they've been showing us, right now they've been showing us a vault with a ticking timer that's ticking backwards. So this week's is Dragon Age Inquisition. It's the third in the Dragon Age series. The first one was Origins, second one was Dragon Age 2. This one's Inquisition. I think this is the first time this was offered. Origin kept popping up, like, if you've been getting free games, you probably had Dragon Age Origin. But from what I'm understanding, this one was not as popular because it wasn't as complex as the first one. The players wanted the same tough fight system as they had in the first one, and this one didn't offer quite as tough a fight system. I think that's weird, but whatever. Some people want a really tough game. Some people want a battle. Some people want to be able to have the choice. Not every game can be Dark Souls. Not every game can make you stop playing games for a while, period, because the last game you played was so hard. Some games, they're going to be easier. This one, not necessarily so, but this one is apparently easier than Dragon Age Origins, and it's free. In this one, you play an Inquisitor, thus the name Inquisition. You can play each of the different types of characters, like you have the warrior, you have the rogue, you have the ranged attack guy. There's a couple more I'm not aware of. I don't know if they are. What's that?
Archer.
Yeah, there you go, Archer. Well, not all range attack is Archer, right? Back then, bow. There's also a crossbow. But this one's a a single player or co-op player. So you can play with other people, but when you're playing single player, you pick a character and you can play it for however long you want, or you can switch to one of the other characters in your party and you can play as them for as long as you want. I think it's kind of cool. The AI takes over the players that you aren't playing, so your party stays complete. It's cool to be able to jump around like that, but that gameplay can take some getting used to if you're just used to playing one single type the whole time. You can probably play through as one single type the whole time, but there's also the ability to be able to switch from one to the other. Looks like a good game. It's the graphics in it are beautiful. If you like RPGs that have really rich in graphics, this one is rich in graphics. It's from BioWare. Well, that's their company, but it's a good-looking game. It has 3 parts to it. Let's see. Is it the breach? No, the breach is what you're supposed to be repairing. There's a tear in the sky that's unleashing demons on the world, and your job as an inquisitor, is to take out the demons. You have Jaws of Hakan and The Descent and Trespasser. All three of those are DLCs for it. The regular game, not Game of the Year edition, comes with just the base game. The Game of the Year edition comes with the extra DLC, plus extra stuff. You get like extra mounts, extra armor, all of it for free, right? I mean, you can't beat that. So there you go. We're over 130 Game of the Year awards from 2014. That's a while back, but it is free, okay? The next one will probably be newer than that. I guarantee nothing. I have no idea. But this one is free for this week, for the next week at the Epic Game Store. Get it while you can. Thank ya. Bye. They're free.
All right, there's some games you can go check out. It's free. It's a pretty cool way to have a little fun, without spending a lot of dollars, because we got a lot of dollars and something, the way things cost right now, it's a lot of dollars. So, question of the day.
What's one job you wish you can have?
That's a video game designer.
Ooh, what type of video games would you design?
Actually, all of them.
I want to be a car I want to work at a car dealership because I like cars.
One job I wish I could have. There's actually many jobs I wish I could have, but I don't know off the top of my head what one of those is at the moment. It's kind of pathetic. There's a lot. It would be fun to be an interviewer of musicians. I find the process of coming up with music to be very fascinating, and I'd love to hear stories of how it goes and the process. And a lot of times when musicians get interviewed, they talk about, life on the road and, things that are interesting, but I'm more interested in the process of coming up with music and writing music and the way, where the emotions come from and all that kind of stuff. I know it's kind of weird, but that's my thing. That's what I would do. Then don't judge me for it. Maybe just a little bit. All right, next up, Zach, did you know?
Did you know in Peru they sell a guinea pig at street food? It's pretty gross, don't you think?
As you can see, it's nice and roasted all around.
Recuerdo aquella vez cuando te conocí. Recuerdo aquella tarde, pero no recuerdo ni dónde te vi.
They eat guinea pigs?
What? Yes, they do.
They eat guinea pigs? The sweetest animal on the planet? Really? Guinea pigs?
Yep.
Gosh, that almost seems terrible, cruel, and unusual. It's unusual. Is this the only place on the planet that does this? Do we know?
Yes. Hey, French people eat foie gras. That's way more brutal.
Flog who?
Foie gras.
Flog gras?
It's not.
What is flog gras?
Don't ask.
Oh, see, snails I get, but it's a snail. This is a cute little guinea pig. We have them as pets, but I get it. All right.
You want to know who told me that fun fact?
No, I'm gonna guess Clayton told you that. Clayton told us.
And he showed me pictures.
Oh, he showed you pictures.
Yeah,
that's wrong.
it's
Clayton, that's so wrong.
That's actually his desktop background.
Very, 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 very wrong. All right, we're gonna move right along because it's Friday and we have to have a good day. Go see a movie. Go see If. Go do something fun. We'll play a free Epic game. Something, but don't eat dinner. don't eat guinea pig, whatever you do. All right, guys, have a great Friday. Have a great, safe weekend. We'll see you tomorrow, Monday, on the morning routine. Take care.